Yeah, what's good, beautiful people? You already know what it is. It's your boy Khalifa Side, and I'm back with another video. Now, I don't know that this video will ever see the light of day. But if it does, then that means I have already decided to inform my families and loved ones of what I am going through and what I will be going through in the future. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but in the last couple videos, my voice has been a little raspier than normal. And it may sound as if there's something clogging my throat. Which in fact, there is something clogging my throat. My tonsils are inflamed. And it's more so the tonsil on the right than the one on the left. Now, about 2 years ago, I think it's been about 2 years, I out of the blue started getting tonsil stones. And I know I have very good dental hygiene. I brush twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. I'll floss daily, 2 to 3 times a day, because I hate the feeling of having food stuck in your teeth. Plus, I don't want plaque in between my teeth either. But yeah, I have very good dental hygiene, so I couldn't figure out why I kept having tonsil stones. And I went to the doctor twice, and the first time, she basically kind of just told me what I needed to do in order to get the tonsil stones out, so they weren't continuing to just be attached to my tonsils. Now, eventually they will work themselves out, but I ended up taking a water pick and hitting my tonsils with the water pick to get the tonsil stones out. It happened again later, and I went in to get my tonsils checked to see if there was anything going on with my tonsils. And, they just basically, she just looked in my mouth, looked at my tonsils, flashed a light in there. She didn't see anything. So, nothing happened after that. And that was the last time I had tonsil stones until this year. Within the past maybe month, a little over a month and a half, I've been having tonsil stones. And it felt like something was in the back of my throat. Now, I really couldn't see what was going on back there. So I made an appointment to come in, get checked, and my physician immediately made a phone call to the ENT. And he took pictures, sent the pictures to the ENT, and made a phone call. And the ENT decided he needed to see me that day. So I left the clinic at the naval base and went to the naval hospital to see the ENT. And the ENT took a look at my throat, and he made a prognosis, but he needed to run some tests. So before he ran the test, they took a bunch of blood work from me, and they sent me in to get a CT scan of my throat so they could see what was going on. So they went from my chest up to, my, basically up, I think it went up to here, to see what's going on in this area. Don't have the results back from the CT scan yet. But all of those tests are being sent off to Tripler Hospital sometime this week. Now, in addition to the blood work and the CT scan, I had to come back today because I need to get clearance from my primary care physician, because on Wednesday the doctor, the ENT, wants to do a biopsy on my tonsils to see what exactly is going on. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't know this. Even my family doesn't really know. But I smoked for many years. Off and on, I smoked for probably about 20 years or so. But I stopped smoking January 25th of 2012. And the reason I remember that date is because I was at a doctor's appointment. The doctor told me after a CT scan that they had found clotting near my heart and my arteries. Well, it wasn't actually in my artery yet, but the clots were moving toward my artery. And he told me smoking wasn't helping. So that day, I quit smoking cold turkey. So that date lives in my mind. And I haven't had a cigarette, cigar, nothing at all to smoke since that day. But even though I stopped smoking, smoking may not have stopped affecting my body. And right now, I'm being examined and checked to see whether or not I have cancer in my throat. Now, if I do have cancer in my throat, lymph in the tonsil, then it is curable. It's like a 90. I think I checked when I think it said 92% success rate with treatment, and especially when caught in the early stages, which this would be the early stage. If it is cancer, it would be stage 1. So I would end up going off to Hawaii to Tripler Hospital to have surgery, or whatever the case may be. I won't know for sure until the test results come back and the doctor and I sit down and plan everything out. So that's the reason for this video. And like I said, this video may or may not see the light of day. If it does see the light of day, then I decided to go ahead and share this with you guys after I've already spoken with my family and loved ones and let them know what's going on. It just sucks because I stopped smoking years ago. But the effects are haunting me at this point, if in fact it is cancer. I just hope it's not, But if it is, I'm going to do what I got to do in order to fight it and survive this. Support. This shit happens in life, and I'm not really sad. I'm not scared. I fought sepsis. I almost died from sepsis in 2019. Had 2 heart attacks in 2020. Fought back from that. So I'm not afraid. I've been a fighter my entire life, so I'm not afraid of a fight. So I'm going to do what I need to do in order to fight and be around for my family. It just sucks that it's happening here on Guam, where they don't have the medical facilities to take care of what needs to be done. So I have to go off to Hawaii, where I don't have a support system. So I'll be out there by myself. And from what the doctor was telling me, it's like a 3-week recovery. They'll do the surgery. Keep me there about depending on how well I'm healing. It could be 2 weeks, could be 3 weeks. But whatever the case may be, if that's what it is, I'm in for a fight. I've been a fighter my entire life. I'm not going to stop fighting now. So anyway, it's getting close to my appointment time. So I'm going to run in here to the clinic. I have to talk with my primary care provider because of the fact that I've been on certain medications due to my previous heart attacks. I got to get clearance from her for this procedure to take place on Wednesday. I know it's not going to be an issue because I'm not like on any blood thinners or any heavy medication that's going to prevent anything from happening or cause anything to happen during the procedure. The ENT doesn't have any issues. He doesn't see any problems either. But medical procedure, I have to get clearance from my primary care physician. So let me run in here, see her, get her to do whatever she needs to do to get me this clearance so I can go get my procedures done on Wednesday. And I will catch you guys on the next video. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Don't know what day it'll be when you see this video or the next video. It could be on a Saturday. It could be on a Sunday. Who knows when I'll drop it or if I'll ever drop it. But if I do, it is what it is. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Raw.